and the thing never got delivered. It is because you also went on social media, you did not check the communications that have happened under the person's hair, whatever. Because whenever you go under any post, see the comments people have posted before you buy. There are people who write that the rice is not good. It was too oily. The donut is not nice. As for these people, I won't buy from them again. You don't look at that. You just look at the design and you just go and you patronize it. So you need to understand and also communicate with the people that come on your channel. So Facebook and Instagram and all these things, they have to be communication. They are not drop and run. If at the end of the day, you're able to master what I'm talking to you about today, then even if you are in the house and you've not started a business yet or you've not been employed yet, you can know what to pick as a solution and market it on your social media pages. How do you define social media advertising? Social media advertising is a practice of online advertising on social networking channels. It is similar to paid search, which with the exception that the advertisers, not the users, the advertisers take the initiative. So you don't just post. Those of you that will visit my Instagram, you would realize that I have done columnization of Instagram posts. So my Instagram is arranged like the draft. It's not that I just throw in any post there. No. So I have times that I post, I do my posting. So I can post and within a minute I have 100 people, depending on my algorithm that I've set. So somebody will say that, hey, he's a reverend minister, hey, he's preaching, hey, he's playing the organ, oh, he's playing the drums, oh, he's doing Instagram. I try to master everything that I do. Because the Bible says that whatever that your hand finds to do, do it and do it well. So you don't do things half-half. You don't just post something and run away. Advertisers must search for the users rather than the other way around. So the people that are on your platform are not supposed to come looking for you. Do something on your pages and on your channels that will make you distinct so that they'll be able to come running after you. How do marketers define engagement when measuring social success? So this is how you can define or see whether time of the day you are going for watching. So you should know how to measure your success on your pages. Know what you are posting, know what time you are posting them. You should know and have the best use of social media. Know what should go on Twitter, what should go on Instagram, what should go on Facebook, what you are commenting about, what you are showcasing. In actual fact, whatever that you are denoting on social media, you are building a brand for yourself. You are talking about you. And that is why sometimes when you are there, Mark Zuckerberg and his people will send something to you. They'll say that memories 3 years ago, memories 7 years ago, memories this years ago. It is something that you are putting into your portfolio that people are going to leverage on, that one day they'll look at it and see what is happening with your life. I have over 42,000 people following me on Facebook. I have over 11,000 people following me on Instagram. I have a lot of people also on LinkedIn as well, Twitter, YouTube, and all that. But then it doesn't tell me that I should post everything across all the channels. And even sometimes you might put the same image, but the once, twice, thrice, 4 times, it gets them to understand that there is a position that you are presenting for them to buy from. Sorry, my screen just went out. Okay. This is just to let you understand that short videos really count. So whatever you are posting on social media, people that go on there to listen to podcasts are 41%. People that go there to listen to online radio are just 47%. People that listen to music through live streaming 70%. People watch video logs also for 51%. But then when you do online videos, you have 90% attraction. So it tells you what to market and what channel or what type of format that you should market yourself through. So videos are able to travel more and they're able to travel faster. This one is saying that people go on there to also research products and also online via the social media networks. And that has 50% an increase attraction also when it comes to social media. On the global space, the ages from 16 to 24 have the most attraction on social media. So when you are here right now and you are targeting bringing something on social media to sell, think about something that you'll be able to attract people within a particular age, attract what particular kind of people, and also know the people that you are presenting that thing to. This one is saying that the profiles of Instagram's advertising audience. So the people that look at your post, when you post on Instagram, there are people that are the ages of 25 to 34. So the product you are bringing, if you want to start doing kelewele and put on Instagram, is this something that the ages of 25 to 34 will be attracted to? If you are putting something on Instagram, here it is saying that 17% of female within that age will be attracted to it and 18% of male. Is the product you are bringing more attractive to male or to female? So you need to look at all that and consider whilst you are bringing that up. The profile of Facebook advertising audience also, it shows that more males are on Facebook within the ages of 25 to 34. And so if you are bringing something up on Facebook, you should know what you are bringing up. I'll just skip through all this because the session will be ending soon. But I just want you to understand that these are the things that will attract people to your brand. When the link goes, I'll try to finish the session before the link goes off, and then the other link that you might send will just be for questions. So these are the emojis that trend on social media. So I'm just exposing this to you. Some of you will post and you add an emoji to it. So adding the wrong emojis will not also get your post far. So first on the list is a laughter emoji, which has over 2,6.7 million, 2,6.7 million attractions. And then the laugh follows, and then recycling follows, and then the laugh exciting follows, and then the crying follows. So you should know what emojis you're even posting. You don't just post any emoji on social media. Know what you have to add to what you post. Like I said, I'll be available even after the session. If you need more insight or any clarification, just let me know. And we'll end this session soon so that the next session will just be for questions and answers. This is just telling us that the profile of Pinterest advertising audience. Pinterest, I'll not go into it so much because I know most of you are not used to it, but Pinterest is just a pin. So it's a pin of interest. So you go, those of you that are used to it, you go to Pinterest and you select that maybe you are used to houses, or you are used to vehicles, or you are used to maybe weddings, then you pin that so that whenever Pinterest has an alert or you have an alert within that circles, it will be posted or it will come live. LinkedIn also have an average of 25 to 34-year-old people, and it is mostly of men who are 35% population on LinkedIn that are attracted. The female are about 26% also, because LinkedIn is more of a business-oriented page. Most men are more CEOs and entrepreneurs, though there are also women that are entrepreneurs on it, which are also picking up, but then the men exceed. So if you have to post anything on LinkedIn, know how to post and what content to make out of it. Snapchat definitely is dominated by the women. So as you can see, we've circled all the yellow. All the yellow means female. So the females dominate the Snapchat space. And so if you want to sell anything that is feminine, go on Snapchat and snap it, and people will be able to get into your brand. The new ish on the market is TikTok. And those of you that are also used to TikTok, you can see the dimensions as well, the traditional and then the smart, reliable ways of doing the TikTok marketing as well. And also social media users by gender. In Africa, in West Africa, we have 64 to 36% as the men against the women. So we have more men of 64% going on there. And if you want to sell more on these pages, it means that you should know what product and who it is going for. Is it going for the men? Is it going for the women? Which people dominate on which platform? Which people are more active to embrace what you want to sell? And also we look here and we also realize that the mobile apps, the games and the tools are able to sell on social media space as well. That is why National Lotteries decided to step on social media, because the gaming is gaining traction on there. So without the social media, you being used to social media, note that you are already in your first step of failing. Christabel, kindly note the questions. I wouldn't be able to note it now. So the next session that will come, we'll just take the questions and make sure we answer them. So please write them down or screenshot or snap them and let us have them. And then the profile for Facebook advertisement. So Facebook is the what to do. These are the reasons why you are supposed to enter into social media. I'll just run through very quickly, and then that one I'm not going to explain. It's self-explanatory. So this will reduce marketing costs for you. It increases your exposure. It helps with your brand recognition. It increases traffic. It improves search rankings. Next time I'll talk about search engine optimization if time allows. But then you don't put anything on social media and you think that it is going to be shown. They have the paid ones and they have the unpaid ones. So the more you pay, the more it trends. We also have, it will grow your business partnerships. People will be able to recognize you. I'm speaking at the Global CSR Conference in New York because I'm the president of the Global CSR unit realized that these are what I do on social media, and it brought me growth and partnership. It helps you with lead generation and improves your sales as well, and also increases your customer experience. So these things are some of the reasons why you don't need to leave social media marketing or leave social media out of it. Somebody will ask that, how do I start? Where do I begin from? Where do I continue? Some people just open their account and they just leave it there. And until something happens, they wouldn't go and paste. And some of you just open it so that you can do koponsa. You can just know what is going on. But I want you to understand that you can turn it into something else, because there is something unique that you are doing. Somebody, maybe you are selling even porridge, or you are selling fantidokno, or you are selling something that you don't consider worth. Repackage it, post it on that page. Somebody will look at it and give you a call to bring to them. So to begin with it, here I've noted that you should begin right. Beginning right means that discover what you are made up of. Educate the people that comes on your blog about what you've discovered about yourself. Trust what you are selling, trust what you are bringing, and converse or try to talk about what you've brought. After the people have trusted you, make comments about the things that you've brought, and advocate for the people to come online to patronize what you are doing. Now, if you also want to make sure that you trend in this customer journey and make sure that customers are in love with you and people can come on your channel and be educated or get the information that they need, make sure you create awareness, make sure that you engage people that come on your platform or on your unit or on your channel. Don't just leave comments hanging. If anybody comments on your page, make sure you respond to it. Subscribe also, and make sure that other people also come to subscribe by what you bring on to them. Convert the people that engage you into money. So it is not when you post that people will come and buy. No, the people will come and like, and the people will come and comment. Then you have to engage them.
Yeah, hello.
Are we on?
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. I was just about to round up, so let me just quickly do that, and then I hope you can see the screen.
Yes.
Reverend, yeah.
Akezia, kindly share the link. Tell the people on the prayer page that they can come back with the same Zoom link.
Okay.
Yes. Christabel, if you're also on the page, you can also write on the. You can just
Yes,
make
I
a
have done that.
Zoom link. So, like I said, this is a 1 week presentation that I've tried to do within an hour. So I'm just trying to. All right. So I got to the part where I said that if you want to retain your customers or you want to get customers on your social media pages, make sure that you create awareness, engage, subscribe, convert your people that come to like your page and like your post, engage them and message them and let them know what you are doing. Let them know that you connect with them, excite them, and then you ascend your pages to a promoted page or to a page that can connect with your audience. And also you have to advocate, have an advocacy or an advocacy mindset, and make sure that you have your people that can trust your brand, and then have promotions done also on your pages. Now, this is the 5 steps for you to stay relevant and for you to stay as an effective content strategist. So make sure that your contents are aligned. Make sure that you align your contents with the customer journey and identify the topics and needs. Somebody would come and then you paste maybe a food today, and then you write about something that is not relevant. Tomorrow you will come and paste a carpenter. You see the divergence. So after the carpenter, you come and post something else that has to do with maybe a wedding. So it's messed up. So let the people know that this is what you are standing for. So when they are coming on your page, they know that this is your content alignment. Also, apart from your content alignment, make sure that you have your content audits. Content audits is where you go into your content and realize that these are the things that the customers need. These are what they don't need. So the ones they don't need, you don't advance them. I had a recent content audit on my LinkedIn page. And so those of you that follow, you realize that when I had to switch on to just CSR, I'm doing a content audit. Okay, so you need to audit your content and know what should be placed where. I'm not doing the prayer on LinkedIn. I'm doing prayer on Facebook. I'm doing advertisement on Instagram. So you should know how to segment each of your dealings. Also, have a production plan. I know every Tuesday at midnight, I go on Facebook Live to do prayer. It is Tuesdays. So I know that that's my production plan. I know that maybe in every 17 hours, I post on Twitter. I know that probably within every 3 days, I should do 3 posts on Instagram. What is your production plan? And also then you should have your performance measures. What measures your performances? And based on the comments and things that you receive. Also have your distribution plan as well when you are on social media channels. So these are few things that I want you to take. This is if Mackenzie puts this together again one day, I'll come back with these slides that talks about the 10 greatest social media advertising tips for content marketers. So if you, after getting on the social media space, how to market your content, that is also scheduled for one other day that will come because of the time. So I'll just end it here, and then I'll open up for the questions. And then if there are any other remarks to be made. Okay, let me just touch on this quickly. So this one, I did this one just because of the COVID. I was doing a training for some other organizations, and this one was 8 smart ways to adapt to PR and marketing strategy during COVID-19. So I adopted the WSCW and the FBOL formula. And this one was saying that work from home whenever possible. And if you are not on social media, how are you going to work from home? And that is why I've opened your eyes and enlightened you on how you are going to make good use of social media. Somebody was telling me in this presentation when I was making for one other organization that somebody told him that when you go on social media, people will see your house. When you go on social media, people will see your things and your privacy. That is a very, 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 very bad assumption. Social media only takes what you put on it. Social media only takes what you put on it. And for people knowing where you stay, that one is on your Google, on your analytics. Once you have bought a phone and you've signed in with your Google account, wherever you go, Google is monitoring you. At the end of the day, Google is able to cover and capture every places that you've been and whatever you've been at what time, that one is captured. So that one is not your social media. Also, the next point is that stay relevant to your audience. Don't deviate. So if Christabel is doing media, if she's doing PR, whatever you are doing, stick to it. Don't say that, oh, now that there's lockdown, there's sanitizer, so I'm going to do sanitizer. So after the lockdown, what happens? So make sure you stick to your audience with what you are doing. Cease press releases and launches. Don't go and do press release and launches where people will come and then they wouldn't be able to patronize the goods. When you launch and you do the press release and they can't get the goods, by the time the COVID is over, they wouldn't know where to find it, and then you dissolve or dilute your market. Also work on your back burner projects, the projects that you feel are in the back end that people can easily align to on the digital space, and also focus on online services. Focus on online services, know how to deliver, connect with your people, also do WhatsApp. And somebody said that, oh, I've heard that WhatsApp business is used for selling. Then he will install WhatsApp business, and then he will start WhatsApp business, and he doesn't know how to manage WhatsApp business, but you've installed it. But with WhatsApp business, if you're able to do it well, you can run a video ad on your WhatsApp business and people will see it. You can be able to social media plan of your company. Somebody might say that I don't have a company. Maybe you are working for somebody, you are due promotion and you don't know. I want you to know that if you're able to align a strategy for that company you are working with and let them know how their social media space have to be, it will earn you a solution in that company. Also, if you think that you're having something that you are doing on the side that is small, try to come up with a plan on how you are going to leverage on it in the next 3 years. Share it with me, let us discuss it, and then you can take it to another level. By the time you are able to come up with this social media plan, you would realize that it will increase your search and it will also boost your CV. You become a better person than you were yesterday. So without being able to fill yourself up in the social media or digital management space, you are not relevant to any company. I repeat that. Once you are not able to get into digital imaging space, you are not relevant to any company, because companies will want to leverage on visibility. They would want to leverage on what you bring to the table. They want to leverage on also your past assignments and what you have for the future. So what are you leveraging on, and what is the future for you for the next 3 years? Are you going to keep being traditional? Try to convert yourself to what is useful. The number is 020-2000-578. 020-2000-578. Do your assignment, share it with me, and I'll help you to verify and also be a better person and where you want to be. My name is Reverend Perbi. Thank you for staying tuned with me. If you have any questions, you can bring it up. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Reverend. That was an awesome presentation. That was very, very awesome. Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Great.
I hear you.
Oh, thank you so much. I believe we all enjoyed it, and so far so good. And if you just joined in or you joined in late, please be reminded that our speaker for tonight, who gave us such wonderful in-depth knowledge, is no other person but Reverend Amaris Nana Perbi, who is the lead of Vodafone Ghana Foundation and also a digital marketing mogul and business entrepreneur. And if you listened tonight, I believe our lives aren't going to be the same again. How we position ourselves on social media is also not going to be the same again. There was one most important thing that he said, which I took because it's actually aligned with something that I wrote, a quote that I did myself that I shared, which said that may your life that you live today meet tomorrow's generational needs. May your life that you live today meet tomorrow's generational needs. And Reverend reminded us of that very much, that whatever it is that we are doing today, however we live in our lives business-wise, whatever inventions and entrepreneurial journeys we are taking, it should be innovative enough, and we should have that problem-solving skills. And moreover, with our CVs, we have to upgrade our CVs and make sure that we get overhead with all our competitors, make sure that our CVs present problem-solving skills and solutions that we intend to share with our companies that we try to go with. So I believe we've learned a lot today. I am as well looking forward to more questions. So Reverend, I believe you are ready. Thank you so much for all this knowledge. We have some few questions here, and I believe more will be coming up as we go. So this was from Cynthia. Cynthia said, great session, Reverend. I have to leave. Cynthia actually have to leave us now. I have another session. It was nice to meet you all. Please don't be shy of social media. I believe we all agree. And then there was another question from the Citylife management, which says that, is it necessary to pay for social media ads?
So is it necessary to pay for social media ad? From all that I've said, know your audience. Once you know your audience, then you set your parameters well. It is very, very effective to pay for your social media ad. The reason why it is effective to pay for social media ad is that social media does not show all your posts to the people on social media. From what I presented, you realize that Facebook alone has over 2 billion people. And they cannot say that they are showing what you are posting to all the 2 billion people. So they choose so that you can be excited. There's something that in our body we call dopamine. Dopamine is the kind of thing that makes us feel loved and makes us feel wanted. So when you post something on social media and somebody comes to like it, you realize that when you see you feel some kind of excitement. When you post something and nobody happens and you go to a few people so that you can have that kind of excitement. But they will not show it to people who would want to patronize your items. But if you pay, because of the settings, if you remember when you were opening your Facebook account or Instagram account, they ask you, maybe you want tennis, you like music, you like this, you like that. So those things you chose, when you pay, then they show it to those people. So then it can go to the right audience. So that is the reason why we do paid ads. So paid ad is necessary. And for the channels that you have to pay for, again, as I stressed, it depends on what you are selling. So if it is coming in the form of an image, it is good you do the paid ad on Instagram. If it is coming in the form of a long video, go and do your paid ad on Facebook. So I hope you understand.
Yeah. Yes, I do. Thank you so much.
All right. If there is a follow-up question, if maybe all of you can just unmute and just
okay.
ask.
Hello.
Yes.
Okay. We have another question before we take the voice question. It says that from Nanekria B Amate, she says, do you have a template or a guide that can help you map what products to put on what platform?
Do you have a template of?
Do you have a template or a guide that can help you map what products to put on what platform?
Yes. So once that is why I run the digital marketing consultancy. So once you are able to get in touch and you let us know your business plan, so they vary because somebody like a client I have who is a farmer, the business plan or the business structure that I will give her to manage her social media pages will be different from the one who is doing maybe an insurance. So depending on what you are running, will let me know what guide to give to you or what templates to give to you to be able to run your account. Some of the people run it personally and some also run it in the name of companies. So if you're also doing personal post, or like maybe somebody like you sell personally, maybe a brand that you are trying to relate with your own self, then your posting trend will be different from a brand that you are trying to post with a mass marketing item. So maybe somebody would want to sell maybe chocolate cakes, somebody will want to sell maybe Gary soakings, somebody will want to sell Zongo rice. So the plan will differ because of the kind of people that you would want to reach. But then, depending on the embrace that your audience are having, we will determine whether let's do this one maybe twice a week, thrice a week. Let us do it in the mornings, let us do it in the evenings, or whichever trend that will be able to pick up.
Okay, thank you, Reverend. I believe we don't have any other question here, but we would like to take the voice questions. So if someone has a question, kindly unmute yourself, and then we can take it from there. Hello?
I think in the other session that ended, there were some comments, but I couldn't read.
Yes, I took them. So those were the ones I read for you. Nana and Citylife, and then Cynthia. And also Cynthia. Please, do we have any other question? Let me check.
I think there's no more questions from our audience for now. So
Okay, I don't know why I can't see myself.
you can't see yourself, but we can see you.
Oh, wow, this is surprising.
So if maybe you have a little time left, I'll just give you small apple, then that will be my last words.
All right.
The evening. So I think when the screen went off, I was telling the people on Facebook to make this note. So I started with them, but because for the sake of the Zoom, I'll just go over that so that you can get those notes down. So I want you to understand that in life, everything that you need to achieve is dependent on your personal mindset. So when you have to make a decision that will influence your own determination. Number one point I want you to know that learn from the mistakes of others and not their success stories. If somebody comes to you and he will be telling you about their success stories, they are not doing you any good, because if you want to know what they have, then it is not going to challenge you. But let them make you know where they made mistakes in life and how they picked up again. So learn from the mistakes of others. You cannot avoid mistakes, so you have to deal with them. So once you deal with those lessons, you'll be able to get to a better place in life. Number two, make sure you focus on quality and not the size. Make sure you focus on quality and not the size. Sometimes things could come in higher or larger sizes, but then it's not able to last. So make sure that you focus on quality. Number three, be the first and not the best. Be the first and not the best. The reason why I will say this is that some people would want to challenge it and say that I want to be the best. If you are the best, it does not mean that you are the first. If you are the best, you might not be the first. For example, there is only one Olympic champion. So if Usain Bolt is the best and he goes to the Olympic grounds and he's not the first, it means that what is the relevance of what he did? So make sure that whatever you're doing, you are the first. If you are going for any meeting, if you are doing anything, make sure you are the first. And if you do that, you'll be able to chalk better successes. Number four, prepare for the future. Don't let the future take you by surprise. Prepare for the future. Make sure that everything that you learn in this life will be able to match you to another level of your life. Don't be taken by surprise when there is coronavirus. Don't be taken by surprise when there is anything that you lose out on. Make sure that the future is something that what you built in the days past can stand for. So at the end of the day, when you go into any crisis and you encounter your future, you are able to make out the best out of it because from your past, you've been able to gather experience against the future. Number 5, respect your competitors. Respect competition. Don't hate your competitors and learn from your competitors. If I say competitors, it is not just about company. Sometimes you are a lady or you are a guy. There is somebody that sees themselves beautiful than you are, handsome than you are. They see themselves more privileged than you are. You might see them as competition to your life, but it is not for you to hate them. It is not for you to stand against them, but it is for you to admire them from afar and learn to be better than they are. So do not hate competition and make sure you respect competition. The fact that somebody has what you don't have does not mean that you have to shy away from them. Make sure you observe them and respect what they have and learn to become better than what they are. Number 6, see challenges as opportunities. See challenges as solutions. See challenges as a step that is taking you further in life. See challenges as something that has come for you to grant a solution to. And by solution will you only gain access to payments. Nobody will solve a problem and be left out. So make sure that when there are challenges, it means that behind the challenge, there is an opportunity to be picked after the challenge. If you can realize, whenever anybody has to climb a mountain, they don't stand at the foot of the mountain and see the top of the mountain. But when you climb to the top of the mountain, you're able to see on the mountain, behind the mountain, and also far beyond the mountain. It is because the mountain will serve as a challenge, but once you climb the mountain, you are able to overcome everything that is around. That is why whenever a king or a chief has to sit, they sit on a riser, so that it is determining that they have risen above the normal floor. They have risen above challenges. So they have been installed or they've been placed at a place that is higher for them to oversee activities that they are involved in. The next point is for you to believe. The next point is for you to believe. Believe in yourself, believe in what you have, believe in what you carry. Make sure that the first thing that you have in your mind is about you loving yourself and believing in what you have. Because until you believe in what you have, nobody will believe in what you have. Until you believe in what you can do, nobody can believe in what you can do. The best person that can give a definition of yourself is your own self. Because what you have been through, nobody has been through it. Somebody might be through a similar thing that you've been through, but what you have been through, only you can come out of it and be able to tell others about it. So until you believe in the success that lays ahead of what you are going through, you cannot be successful. So believe in yourself and carry a positive mindset. The next thing is surround yourself with greatness. Surround yourself with greatness. Make sure that the people you attract are the people that are marching towards where you are going. As a matter of fact, when we were in primary school, we made friends based on who we can go and call from the house so that we walk to school. When we are in the JHS, we make friends based on who we can fall on to finish our assignment. When we are in the university, we make friends based on who is closer to our hostel. When we are in our workplaces, we make friends based on who can help us make our work easier. In every facet of life, the friendship types that we make vary because we have options and we have choices. Therefore, surround yourself with people that have greatness. As a matter of fact, where you stay even influences your thoughts. So when you live at a place where people are able to put up their houses, it energizes you to also think about how you are going to put up a house one day in future. But if you live at places where people wake up and they go and sit under the trees and they play drafts, you lose your focus in life. So make sure that the things that surround you are the things that will be able to govern your mind to think positively about yourself and about your future. The third to my end point is live healthy. Make sure you take good care of yourself. Make sure you take good care of your health because you have only one life and you have only one health. Make sure that you value your sleep. Make sure you don't trade your emotions. Make sure you stick to what you live to eat, to survive. Somebody will say that, let me eat this ice cream, or let me eat this cheese. Let me eat this custard. When I finish, I'll go to the gym and I'll exercise. You are deceiving yourself. Make sure you eat healthy. The reason I'm saying this is that our bodies are not worked out like mathematics. Our bodies are not a mathematical theory. So when you think that, okay, the treadmill is saying that when I do this, I'll burn 70 calories, the treadmill cannot determine the number of cheese or the amount of cheese in your body. It cannot also determine the amount of ice cream in your body. It is only regulating a mathematical formula it has been placed in. So the workout you are working out, you are just putting the treadmill to work, but it is not really telling you the amount of calories that you've burnt. So make sure you regulate your eating habits and make sure that you keep yourself healthy and live healthy. Last but not the least is have fun. Make sure that you do things that bring you a smile. Go for paragliding. Go for jogging at the beach. Make sure you take a deep air. Make sure you take a deep breath. Make sure you go into the parties that are healthy. Make sure that you play music loud and dance. Make sure that you get excited, because you only have one heart that can keep up your good works once you are excited. So make sure that you have fun in life and have fun the right way. My last point for you to note, and then I'll end the session, is that make sure you keep your word. Make sure you keep your word. The Bible even says that God has exalted his word above himself. So your word stands for you. And whatever promise that you make people, make sure you live by it. Because once you break your word or you break your promise, it means that you are dropping your integrity. So when you tell people that I'm coming, when you tell people that I will come, when you tell people that I'm here, make sure that you are there. Don't say that I am here and you are still on the phone and you say, oh, 3 minutes, oh, I'm here. Oh, 4 minutes, oh, I'm just at the gate, oh, I'm coming, I'm here. Make sure you keep your word, because your word represents you. Thank you so much. And if you take these 10 steps that I've given, I know that tomorrow you'll give a different testimony of your level. God bless you so much, and thank you for staying tuned.
Thank you so much, Reverend. Thank you. That was a deep one and very encouraging, above all inspiring. I have taken mine in that the friends that I associate with have a long relationship in building my future. And I believe the audience also have had their part of knowledge shared. We are as well reminded that this program, of course, was able to come off by the kind courtesy of Belaqua Mineral Water, Realtalk with Sandra, AJ Willz Media, Blaqsheep Multimedia, and HitzAfrik Radio UK. And the most important, very content creator is Citylife Management, which is led by our very own Lady Mackenzie Moore. She deserves a round of applause for such a great conference. This has been the Love and Career Affair Conference 2020, and this has been the 3rd day. If today has been the first day of joining us, oh, it means that you actually missed the other 2 days, but hey, we still have some more days to go. Tomorrow, God willing, we are as well going to have somebody very awesome, and the topic he will be speaking on will be how to build and grow a profitable business. And this person will be in the name of Wilson Uchenna Samson. You don't want to miss out. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your neighbors, tell your family. It is a free conference. Come, let's make our impact. Come, let's get all the knowledge in the world from the people that have already taken the path that we yearn to go. In fact, tonight has been very awesome. If you agree with me, you will know. And I believe that our expectations as well have been met. And please, we are reminded of our assignments. Reverend have actually asked us all to draw a 3-year strategic social media marketing plan for our businesses, whether you have the business or not. So, and afterwards, you are supposed to share with him on his number on 020-200-0578. Reverend Perbi, 020-200-578. You can as well check the comments session or the chat session. You will see both the question and the number there. It's been an awesome session. And as we are preparing for tomorrow, I would like to say thank you to everybody. But before we go, Mackenzie, do you have something to share with us?
Not really. You've said all. And I want to say thank you to all those who are able to participate. And a very big thank you to our Reverend. We've learned so much tonight, and I'm so grateful. We are going to work on the assignment and get back to him on time. Thank you. And thank you to Christabel for hosting us tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Mackenzie, and thank you, everyone. Let's try our best to do our assignments. It's for our own good, and I believe it's just going to shape us. And please be reminded again of tomorrow's program. Tell a friend to tell a friend how to build and grow a profitable business. So, I mean, this is just going to be so much power, from knowing what social media can do to your business, how to go about it, how to be consistent, and content creation and all that. Now we have to learn how to build that business, that the strategy that we've been assigned to build will be used for. So tomorrow, please do not miss out. My name is Christabel Odonko, as already said by Mackenzie, and I have been your host for tonight. It really was a pleasure getting interactive with all of you, and I hope to meet you again on the last session. That will be on Monday, but tomorrow you as well going to have another awesome host. You don't want to miss out. Thank you, and have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, Reverend. Yeah.